In the last video, we created a service, and the idea is that we are going to use our service to produce the list of authors instead of just having it in a component. And eventually, we're going to have our service doing HTTP calls, interacting with forms, and all that cool stuff. So this video is all about preparing our service file so that it's all ready to use. So if you open up your components thing, look at author shared, and here is the author service file. It's a pretty simple thing, and we're going to just do a few tweaks, and this will then be ready to be called from anywhere else. Now, by the way, pay attention to the name of the file. It's author.service.ts. Do you hear me, people? .ts. I'll say it again, .ts. And why am I saying that? Because the service file is not special. It's not doing anything weird. It's just an ordinary TypeScript file. See? Just an ordinary TypeScript file. And I hope you'll agree that I've chucked it in a sensible location, and all we are trying to do is have the HTTP calls and whatnot happening somewhere where the other components can reference that, and we can basically have some idea of what's going on when we build these things, okay? But there's nothing weird. Don't be intimidated by service files, please. Anyway, let's do a few little tweaks to this thing and we'll get it all working. The first thing I'm going to do is create a variable called authors. This variable is going to have, well, it's going to be an array of authors, but hold on a second. Yes, you'll remember we have an interface here. Here it is, it's called author. So let's be good and proper. Let's import the interface. As I'm doing this, guess what I'm going to type? Okay, here we go. We're importing the interface. What do you think I'm going to type? Yes, it's going to be import. We're going to do the brackets. What do you think I'm going to type in here? Well, look at the name of it. It's called author. Yes, author with a capital A. What do you think I'm going to say next? You know it's going to be from, right? What do you think's coming up now? Yes, single quotations, and then it's in the same folder. How do we do that in the land of JavaScript? Just a little dot, a little slash. Then it's the name of the file, like that. No need for the .ts, semicolon, and we are done. Okay? And by the way, top tip, whenever you're watching tutorials, try and guess what's coming up, okay? I'm telling you, man, this will really accelerate the learning process, okay? So, next up, we've imported. We now have a new thing we've created, a variable called authors. I hear some people using words like a property, but who cares, right? We've created a thing called authors, and now we're going to say what this is. Well, it's going to be from the author interface, and it's going to be an array, hence the square brackets, okay? Pretty simple. We set up a variable, no big deal. Now, I'm going to save that, and I'm going to open up our author-manage.component.ts thing. And do you remember how we had this big list of authors hard-coded? Let's take that out. So I'm copying, saving, and then I'm going to take this list here and I'll paste it in like so. Now I'm just pasting it straight into the class, so I do not need the this dot thing. I can tidy up a little bit if I want. Okay, something like that. And folks, it's just ordinary variable declarations. You know, ordinary stuff, right? No big deal. So our service file is looking pretty good. What does it do? Well, it declares the type, you know, what we're expecting these things to look like, and then it creates an array of authors. Now, just so that we know this is working, I'll change Bruce Lee to Bruce Lie, right? I remember seeing a few Bruce Lie videos in the video shops in the 80s, and let me tell you, they were very disappointing indeed. Very disappointing. But in any event, this is all ready to rock. There's one more thing we need before this is ready. I'm talking about this service file. One more thing. Can ye guess what that may be? The answer is a little function. A little function that other components can call that will bring our service file to life. The way that we do that is remarkably simple. I'm going to go just right on down here, so we're inside the class, and I'm going to say get authors. It's going to be a little function. It's going to have curly brackets, and all we're going to say is return this dot, oh Jiminy, this dot authors, the little variable thing that we made up here, and all we are doing is returning it. And that's it. Save that, okay? And there you go. Now, by the way, you may sometimes see tutorials where people do things like semicolon, and they'll do something like that. That was my phone. All they're doing is setting the pardon me, it wouldn't be an S. All they are doing is setting the thing that this is going to return, you know. We can get away without doing that though. And I hope you'll agree that this is pretty simple stuff, right? Pretty simple. So let's stop there. If any of this is confusing, I encourage you to watch again. And if it's not confusing, then it definitely will get confusing very soon. I'll catch you later.